The engine is starting up.
For launch. GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
go. Pending final steps to cabin link check.
3, 2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Rift Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified.
Welcome to the night, it's time to play. Grab your drink and find your way. With a shout, let's start the fight. Revel in the Viking light. Thursday's calling, come alive. Feel the pulse, we're gonna thrive. Nuts and glory fill the room. In the air, there's no more gloom. Raise your hands up high tonight. Reverends roaring, seize the light. Eastern time, the hour is prime. Join the chorus, set the time. The bag of nuts is where you'll find a crazy place to free your mind. Laugh and yell and stomp your feet. Thursday's magic can't be beat.
Hey everybody, how you doing here tonight? Gotta shut the music off. So what's up? Welcome to the Rift Nation Network. This presents, of course, this is Bag of Nuts. So yeah, a little bit of everything, a little bit crazy, but that's okay. We like crazy. So as you can see, I went orange, totally orange, bright, lovely. Don't you love it? So welcome everybody. I am Sue, the Viking Celtic. Yes. So in half hour after this show, we have Beacon in the Dark, and we're going to be talking about chakras. But today, for this hour, it's all about readings. Oh my God. Totally. Don't you love readings? They're like totally cool. So what's up, everybody, and how are we doing? It's been a whole week. Oh my God, it's been forever. I know. So let's see who we have here in the chat room today and who we have just watching. So we have Keith. Hey, Keith, thank you so much for sharing me out. I appreciate that. Keith, of course, is the host of the Otter's Den on Mondays. And we have Michelle Caps. Hello, Michelle. We have Irene. Hello, Irene. And then we have Tammy Johnson. Hello, hello. So, hello, everybody. And I'm sure there's a lot more people here, Motivational Vibes. And of course, don't forget, we have Rumble. So you can look us up also on Rumble, which is the Love Readings, Miss Your Lives. I'm glad I found you again. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Thank you so much. Hello, Cindy. How are we doing? We're all popping in here now. So we have Rumble. Rumble is what we have now. So don't forget to go over and check us out on Rumble too. So Rumble Lives, the shows are slowly weeding their way over there. So we have Rumble as well as YouTube. So pretty awesome. So it's a pretty awesome situation. So we're gonna start this off as always. And my dog is moving my green screen here. So if you see stuff coming, it's the dog because it's moving stuff on that side. That's a dog going underneath. Let's see. Your readings are amazing. I'm so grateful. Oh, thank you, honey. I enjoy this. It helps rid some of the energy that I do have. I know it's really weird doing the green screen again because I don't have the light up over here yet, and you can still see it looks like my hair looks blondish green. So it's pretty funny if you think about it. So as always, this is pick a deck is what I do. And I like to guys give you a little bit of intuition, insight, and just things you want to deal with. So we have a choice of three different types of readings, even though they're kind of like all the same because I channel everything that I do, whether it's through the love deck or whether it's through a different deck. So I kind of channel everything is what I do. I have notes from my other show there, so put that up there. All right, so what we are going to do, of course, is we are going to deal with a love, which is deck number 1. Number 2, I call it total channel. And of course, the runes. Now, the runes are really good if you're looking for a particular direction. You don't exactly know the direction you want to take on something. So, 3-card pull with the runes will help give you a little bit more information, is what it's going to do. So, it'll help you out with that. So, that's pretty cool. So, I like it. I really enjoy the runes. I don't do a lot of them sometimes. It really depends on who's drawn to what is what it is. And that's what it is, who's drawn to what. All right, so we're going to start it off. Of course, any host that's on the show, if you want a reading, you've got to let me know. I don't push the other hosts because, we all get busy. It is what it is. So, of course, we have Michelle Caps right off the bat. That's number 1. Irene, you're next. And, of course, Tammy is after that. So, and that's who we have. So let me know which deck you guys would like, and I'll start shuffling off to Buffalo. So, and after this, we're going to talk a little bit about chakras. And again, that's on the next show, that's Beacon in the Dark. Yep, I will get to everybody, honey. Deck 2. I kind of had a feeling there, Michelle. So once I call your name, you can just tell me which deck you want. Like I said, deck 1, deck 2, and deck 3. Or you can say love, runes, or channeling. That's what usually sometimes people say. So as you can see, I kind of go off to the side here. So we're going to start right off with this one. So, I know. These have definitely seen better days is what they have. Everything that I do is a channeled reading. I forgot to put my numerology chart up because sometimes I get these random numbers in my head. Hello, Mr. Odell. Okay, your intuition instincts are on a little bit of a sleep cycle right now is what they're telling me, because normally messages mean messages from afar, but for you, for some reason, they're saying the intuition is sleeping. It's almost like you've been overworking a lot of what's been happening to you. So what they would like you to do is kind of like take that time to yourself and go back into like meditative type states. Go into the meditation, relax a little bit more, because they're saying there's like some type of like not chaos, but like too much happening all at once. So they need you to take that step back to breathe and relax is what you really need to do right now. And don't forget, there is a lot of people around you that do care and love you, love who you are, okay? As an individual, as a being, we all do care about you, and as far as the love's going. So even if you're feeling a little bit stressed, it's okay to vent. So I'm supposed to let you know it is okay to vent to people. Nobody's perfect. It's not about anything else like that. It's about having that ability to come out and just be able to relax yourself a little bit more. Something is actually, oh my goodness, what the heck happened? My dog isn't under here. That was weird. I just got shut off and came back on. That is so weird. Hello, Brolic. How are you? Okay, and what we're going to have coming on is after we take that break, get back into the state of relaxation is what you need to do, okay? Then we have all the people around you that are willing to listen and help open you up. We have the moon energy coming with you. Now, sometimes moon energy can bring that extra energy into you that you need, and other times it has this effect on people that kind of make us a little bit wired. But in this particular case, you being wired is a good thing because you're getting the instincts, the intuition, and everything else back to you, okay, is what you're getting. But we're also getting a lot of that positive moon energy, not the negative side effects, but the positive effects of the moon will be coming in toward you. So look out for that. And again, I'm getting the number 17, and I don't know why. I've got to pull up my number thing. I left a book out here, and then I put it way over there. So, yeah, it happens like that. So, all right, Cindy wants to try runes when it's her turn. You got it. All right, so we have, and again, Irene, the only Irene A. My glasses are a little foggy today, so please shoot me. I can't read the last name. All I get is Irene A, and the last name starts with a T. You can pick any deck you want. Of course, love channeling and runes. And then Tammy, after Tammy, motivational vibes. And then a love reading for Ashley. Okay. So, Irene, if you'd like to pick a deck, come on over and pick a deck. And Tammy, Tammy, did you pick a deck yet, honey? Let's see. Channeling, you got it. All right. Yeah, go into that. You desperately need that meditation is what you need right now, honey. And channeling for Brolic. Okay. All right. So, Tammy, here we go. All right. Okay, we got Tammy first, and then motivational vibes over on YouTube. Let me know. These are free readings here, guys. Literally. It's just something I enjoy doing, and I like helping. It's what I like to do. It helps rid me of some of the energy as well. So it's a win-win. That's the way I look at it. So Miss Tammy. Miss Tammy, what do we got going on here? We have a lot of double digits for you. 1 1s, 2 2, 3 3s. Double digits are happening for you all over the place. We're talking master numbers is what we're talking. When we're talking numerology, we're talking master numbers are around you, which is actually pretty awesome. Maybe I can pull this back a little bit so you guys can actually, I don't know, see the deck. Wouldn't that be awesome? Let me pull this way. There we go. All right, so right off the bat, what we're talking about is there's some things actually happening around you right now, and we have slight complications. Thank you very much. A little bit of slight things are like a kind of complicated, but not to the point where it's really bad. It's like looking at a word puzzle and then trying to figure out why you can't find that word, that type of complication. It's more like a bothersome complication than a chaotic complication is the easiest way to put it. But you have a lot of master numbers around you, which is really good. And I'm also seeing visions actually coming in towards you. And a lot of people will say, oh my God, no, I'm not gifted. Yes, you are. You are gifted. There's a lot. Can I have a reading, please? Of course, Michelle Wilfong. Hi. So what it is right now is you have these visions or these instincts or intuition. A lot of people will call it intuition. Intuition, instincts, visions, things are actually starting to come to you. Take a book and write them down, because sometimes you don't know how far in the future you're seeing things. Sometimes I've seen 2 years in the future. People like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even have a boyfriend. I tell them they're going to be pregnant and blah, blah, blah is going to happen. And the next thing I know, they come back to me 2.5 to 3 years later saying, oh my God, you're right. I didn't know. So we don't know how far in the future we're actually seeing things. So write it down. Start writing down these things that you're feeling, okay? Now is not the time to let go of anything. Kind of keep what's around you around you. It's about working things out, and getting down to you, and as far as the nitty gritty and where we want to go in the direction we want to go, we need to go into. So look into that. Listen to your instincts, and don't just like throw things out as useless. Okay, they're not actually useless. It's something that's actually coming into you, if you can understand that. And look for the double digits. All the master numbers are there for you. And then we had middle deck for motivational vibes. Irene, I don't see you answering here, but that's okay. All right, so we have motivational vibes after, and that was for Tammy Johnson, or Shannon and Tammy Johnson. And then after motivational vibes, we have Miss Ashley Page. After Ashley Page is Cindy Washorn, is who we have. So motivational vibes was the channeling deck. So, and if I re-ask you again what you picked, oh, Irene, hi. Pick a deck, honey, Irene. We're going to do motivational vibes. You'll be next. So you can pick deck 1, which is love. Deck 2 is which is, they're all channeling, and runes are the last one. They're all a 3-card pull. All right, so right now we're going to do, that's okay, no problem, honey. We're going to do motivational vibes. I get back to you. So right now we're going to do motivational vibes. So you just let me know which deck you're actually drawn to, and I'll pick that up for you. We'll do some shuffle off the buffalo and see what we come up with here. All right. Honey, you need to deflect. Okay, right off the bat, I'm going right into the middle card because they seem to be, that's more important. You need to start deflecting the negative energy around you. Literally, smudge your house more, a little Palo Santo, salt on your windows if you have to, but don't absorb the negative things that are coming towards you right now. As far as, even if people are saying things, you need to just literally deflect it. Wonder Woman cuffs is what I like to call them for us female. So just let it go, deflect it, don't absorb, don't start believing what other people are actually saying, feeling, or hearing, okay? And it's okay for you to lean on other people. You don't need to be independent all the time. We all the time need people to actually lean on. So allow that to happen, okay? That'll actually be coming in for you. And like I said, learn to deflect. Okay, you actually do have, thank you very much. You have more strength than you give yourself credit for. What you do, as far as things as everything that you do does require strength. It requires forgiveness. It requires a lot, and you do have a lot of inner strength, but you don't give yourself credit for that right now. So give yourself a little bit of credit. You really can. I mean, sometimes when things happen to us, we kind of falter a little bit, but we do come back stronger. So remember that we do come back stronger because we get inner strength from literally saying, okay, this is not going to win. We're just going to keep going. So start deflecting that little pieces of energy right there. And Irene wanted, let's see if we can find Irene again. Irene also wanted the channeling deck. So welcome. And Mr. Howie says, it's Valdemar. How you doing, hon? Miss Heidi, how are we? It's because I'm upset right now because something was wrongfully done to me at the dentist. Oh, so I also have to. Yeah. do that. Lean on somebody and ask for some help with that situation. Yeah, definitely. Okay. All right. So this is for Irene right now. I really got to order another deck because this thing is like faltering. It's faltering. Okay. Irene, it looks like you finally found your sense of belonging. You have this like like an energy thing. It's like you feel like you know where you belong right now, and that's a good thing because a lot of us go around searching for home. There's many different types of home in excuse me spirit like soul groups, our soul tribe. And I'm being told that you have found your soul tribe, a place where you feel is home to you because you like the energy of everything that's happening. And I want you to stick with that. That's a really good thing for you. The thing that you have managed, which is really awesome, you've managed to pull in the fragmented parts of yourself. You gave away like too much energy to too many different people at once. So you've managed to pull that back in, which is good. So don't allow energy out to people that literally you got to pull that back in because we need to take care of ourselves. Okay. So we need to keep all that energy within ourselves pulled in. All right. But what I am actually seeing right now is loyalty. There's a lot of loyalty and confidence within you. So it's telling me that you have come a long way. You kind of know the direction that you want to head into. So stop hesitating. That's the thing they're asking me. Why is she hesitating? Don't hesitate. Know the direction. Speak up, speak out. Do it. I mean, like for instance, say, hey, I'd like to be a guest on a podcast. Send a message. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to know which podcast you'd like to be on. I mean, literally, it's just continually going and do that and allow yourself to expand. Or I want to watch this. I want to watch this. I want to learn that. I want to learn that. Just continue to do it. And let that confidence shine through because it becomes addicting, is what I'm being told. The confidence that you show actually helps other people as well because they see that confidence in you and they're like, oh my God, I love that. And you become like, she's my new addiction. Look at this. That type of situation. So we do have a lot actually happening. So you've come a very long way and they're telling you to continue to progress. It's going to be awesome. Nope. Don't keep quiet, honey. It's time to open up. That's what it is. It's time to open up. And that was for Irene. All right, let's see. Who do we have after that? We had, sorry, I got to keep going back and forth on the chat. So just give me a minute here. I don't write names down because I don't know. All right, so we get Ashley Page, Cindy Washburn, Ashley Page, Cindy Washburn are the next two. All right, that's what we have. Ashley said, Ashley wants to do runes as well. Okay. And Cindy wants runes. You got it. We got some rune readings here. Now, what I want you to do right now is I'm shuffling off the deck. And again, Ashley Page, you are first. I want you to think about what your question is because the runes will answer the question and give you the direction that you're supposed to head into. So it's slightly different, but it's kind of the same thing. So, and I take the information and the insight and kind of channel the direction that we're you should be heading into here. And that's what I like about the runes. It's something that you can utilize for yourself extremely easy. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh. Uros, upside down. Tiwas, upside down. Ooh, radio, upside down. Radio. So we have Uros. Uros. Hello, Laurie Pratt. How are we doing today? So we have Uros right here. Now, let's see if we can get into what it is that we're talking about with card one, which is Uros. Now, Uros normally represents a bull. A bull means what? Strength. Okay. So what this is telling me is your strength is waning. So there's like, it's almost like a nonstop fight that you're tired of fighting. Okay. And this is what we're talking about. There seems to be a little less freedom to do what we want, a little less strength in things to actually happening. Okay. These are things that we're actually getting into. So we have this strength waning, okay? So now I'm trying to figure out, we have the strength that's not happening the way that we want it to. Now we have Tiwas coming in. Now Tiwas, of course, is Thor. It's also upside down. And it's talking about leadership, justice is what it's talking about. So if we're losing strength, okay, and there is something as far as like justice, something that we'd like to see done. Thank you very much. Things that we'd like to see, things happen, or a direction we want to head into, as far as what's happening. There seems to be a slight issue to this, and maybe radio can actually give, because radio talks about wagon and traveling. Okay, so now is thank you. So my suggestion, I don't know what your question is, but do not travel right now. They're telling you as far as like the strength, and again, excuse me, Thurizaz, which represents Thor, represents justice and leadership. This is not the time to actually travel or plan a trip. As far as travel, we need to kind of stick around where we are right now, is what it's telling you to do, because these are all upside down. And again, even if you were taking a day trip, this is not a good plan for you at the moment. So you want to, and again, this is for Ashley Page. So what I want you to do is kind of stick close to home. Don't plan anything right at this moment for this week, is what it's saying, for this week, because I do week by week with these. Okay. And again, that was for Miss Ashley Page. And then we had Michelle. I think Michelle Wolfong also wanted runes. Was it Michelle? I gotta go back up. Hold on. Cindy Washburn. And then we did Ashley Page. Cindy Washburn wants to try runes. After Cindy, we have Brolick. After Brolick, we have Michelle Wilfong. And those are the next three who we have. Yep. Thank you. Okay, so the next one is also runes. All right. Let's go back up to what that name was again. Yep, stay in the same lane, evidently, right now. So it was Cindy Washburn. We did Motivational Vibes. Cindy Washburn. We did Ashley. Let's see, Brolick. And then Michelle Wolfong. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Runes. Okay, runes. We got Legus. Kenizas. Ooh, Navis. Okay, so Lagoose is the only one that's actually upside down at the moment. Okay, so let's find out what's happening here. We're going to start actually at the beginning. Lagoose has to deal with water, has to do with movement. You figure the way the water flows, the way a river flows, things are kind of stuck at the moment, is what it's saying. They're not flowing the way that they're supposed to at the moment. Okay, so we need to figure out why things aren't actually moving the way they're supposed to right now. So the next one we have up, of course, is Kenizas. These look backwards, but that's okay. Kenizas is the next one we have up. And again, you know, it's the way it is. It's the way that it looks. So we had the water, which is the sea, the ocean, dreams, intuition, and emotions is what we're dealing with. That was kind of slightly off. Now we're dealing with torch. We're dealing with fire. Now the fire is like in a good sized position. So we're dealing with creativity. We're also dealing with visions that a lot of improvements coming to you. So even though you're feeling stuck at the moment, things are coming to you as far as creativity. There's going to be a lot of improvements around you. Things are going to start working the way you want. So in other words, the torch, You're going to get that instinct, that intuition, that fire that's actually coming to you right now, which is a pretty awesome situation. Now we have coming, now these is actually coming up at the moment. Now these has to do with needs, your basic needs, basic wants, okay? So, and again, it has to do with willpower. So, for some reason, even though you kind of feel a little stuck, there's a lot of creativity coming. But as far as they want you to deal with basic needs at the moment. So, the basic situations of needs and things that are actually happening and coming to you, deal with that. So, like I said, you are stuck, but you have the inspiration and the torch, the fire, the instinct, which is coming in, which is an awesome situation to be. Okay. But just make sure you look for your basic needs before anything else. Okay. Stick with those, is what it is. Okay. Now let's see who else we have. We're not getting any. Hopefully, you guys can still see me. I did pop on and off here. All right. So then we read. Okay. That was for Cindy Washburn. Now we have Brolick. And Brolick wants channeling. And after Brolick, we have Michelle Wilfong. After Michelle Wilfong, we have Laura Perrott. Okay, that's the order there. Okay, channeling, and that was Brolick, right? Going back and forth. I got to run to write names down, but that's okay. Okay, that was for Cindy Washburn. We have Brolick. Next up after Brolick is Michelle Wilfong. So this one is for Brolick right now. Okay. And we're doing pretty good. So, you guys liking the new colors? I decided to go orange. Yeah, it's not meant to be at the moment. It can be frustrating, but you will find something, but not now. Maybe something good is coming to you, so they're asking you to actually wait. Okay, that disconnected. That's weird. Webcam just disconnected. I have no idea what's going on. Everything just seems to be going haywire today. So, all right. This is for Brolick. Brolick, the first thing that they would like you to do, yeah, the webcam just disconnected. The one with the things, but that's okay. All right, so what we're dealing with right now is they want you to get into a bit of a meditative type state is what we're dealing with, okay? So deal with the meditation. Get yourself back into that and calm, namaste, patience, like that deep breath, that releasing the chaotic energy or the in the mind. They need you to actually release that right now. But there's someone around you that isn't telling you the whole truth. They're only telling you partial truths, not whole truths. Okay. So try to figure out around you. Follow your instincts. Thank you very much. Not try to figure it out. Follow your instincts and your intuition, because there is someone around you that isn't telling you the truth. But there's also somebody around you with, my goodness, this is you. Thank you. Strong intuitional instincts are actually coming in. Okay. The intuitional instincts are coming into you. So even though there's someone around you, don't always listen more to you. Thank you. Listen more to yourself than you are listening to others around you right now. Try to follow your own instincts, your own intuition, your own visions. Okay. You can only listen so much to what everybody else is trying to tell you the right way to do is, but in the long run, what you really should do is just listen to you, listen to yourself, follow your instincts, follow your own intuition. Okay. So Michelle, which deck did you want, honey? Which deck? Wish I could get this start working. I don't know why it's not. Oh, maybe that's why. Hold on. This thing seems to be disconnecting here. No. Can't seem to get that one to work. Oh, well. Now what? I'm frozen. So give me a minute here, guys. I'm back. This is weird. All right. Okay, so Michelle, channeling runes. We have channeling, we have runes. After Michelle Wilfong was Lori Perrott. Yes, after Michelle Wilfong is Lori Perrott. Number 2, that's what I thought. Okay. After this, we have a Laura Perrott. Deck 2, you got it. Seems to be the most popular deck. Oh, I can't put them over there anymore. That's right. That's not on. All right. All right. All right. So they're saying that the balance, your yin and yang, is slightly off at the moment. We need to get more balance with good and bad, yin and yang, oil and water. Things are off balance, is what I'm being told right now. The card is kind of in an upside down position. So it's saying that things are not as balanced as they should be, and it's something that you need to look at. Even though you have a lot of confidence within yourself and within situations that are actually happening right now. So there is that confidence level within you. The number two is important for you right now. 2 is actually a good one. So even though we're off balance, we do have that confident level, but it's like there's a feeling like somebody who used to have your back all the time isn't there. That's what it feels like a loss of a friend or something, or a loss of an individual that used to always be in your corner. And I don't know if it's because they're busy or if there's just a distance happening right now. There might be a situation that's causing that, but there is a distance of some kind. They're not specifically telling me what kind of a distance, but there is. And we're also feeling that loss as well. But your confidence within yourself struggling for balance and kind of a slump. Yeah. The confidence in yourself is going to help you get through this. Wake. What are you saying? Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to tell me. Wake what? It's really strange. Yeah, it's try something new. Like if you're the type that always meditates, say with crystals, okay, what they want you to do is meditate with a candle instead. They want you to alter what you're doing a little bit, slightly. What that's going to do is help rebalance you, is what it is. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you're feeling that loss, honey. And that's totally understandable. But just try something different to rebalance yourself. You can only help so much. We can all only help so much. All right. This isn't going to be long lasting, what you're talking about, and I don't want to air it on the air. This is not going to be long lasting for her. This will be short term, and it'll slowly get better. So even though she's at a distance, I don't see her at a distance for a very long time. So it is going to, keep your boundaries. I do see an improvement coming, which is a good thing. So hopefully that'll help you out. All right. So then we had, after Michelle, I forget who we had. Laura Perrott. Okay, if there's anybody else in here that I've missed, please let me know. We have Miss Laura Perrott. All right, let's pull a raven for her and see what the ravens have to say about what's happening, because the loss is affecting you too. All right, let's pull a raven. Pull a raven. Okay. Convincing. The raven I picked is convincing. It's like something is going to convince her to really take a look at herself. Totally take a look at herself. Take a look at what's happening and what's going on. In other words, she's going to see herself and she's not going to like it. That's what I'm actually being told. All right. Okay, so we have, Laura Perrott. Did you want channeling, honey? And then after Laura, we have Mort. After Mort, we have Michael. Oh, thank you. Sunset. Yeah, I love sunsets. I was looking around for a new theme, and I was like, you know what? Let's try some orange. Okay, Laura, we're going to do some channeling on you. After that, we have Mort. And then we have Michael Sanchez is who we have. So, pretty awesome. Things are going quite nicely today. So, I'm putting the cards over there like the camera's still on. But your camera went... Okay. All right. Right now, Laura, they're saying that what's happening as far as like visions and people, things seem to be a little bit off is what it is. Okay. This is, and again, this has to do with loyalty. Thank you very much. Yeah, somebody around you doesn't always have your best interest at heart. Thank you very much. That's the easiest way to put it. Sometimes it's like they're in it for themselves, if you can understand that. This particular individual, okay? But what they want you to do is go into a meditative state, because you do have people instincts, intuition, because they do see a new beginning coming towards you. This isn't going to affect you for a long time. This particular individual, the honesty and things that are actually happening, not being loyal, this isn't something that's going to affect you at all. It's just like a bump in the road. It's like hitting a speed bump. You're hitting a speed bump, going a little too fast. You feel the jolt. That's about it. So that's what I see. Go into that meditative state that I know that you can go into. And then I see a new beginning, a new start coming, which is really good because there's a lot more information. I know who, but okay. There's a lot more information coming in towards you, hon. And this is really, really a good direction for you to head into, which is really good. Okay. So hopefully that helps out. And then we have Mort. There we go. Mort, love, channeling, or they're all channeling, but love, channeling, or runes is what we have for Mort. After that, we have Michael Sanchez. And for the next hour, we're going to get into some chakra information. We're going to try to focus a little bit more on balances, what doesn't, what chakra affects what, because it does affect us psychologically, physically, emotionally. It affects us in that way when our chakras are not balanced. Hello, Super Doogie from San Diego. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we've got going on for Mort. I really did like having that other camera up, but it decided to go. It just went. I don't know why. It does it every now and then. All right, so right off the bat, we're dealing with love. Is they're telling you to guard your heart at the moment. Don't open up too much. Guard your heart. Work more on self-love than love of other people. They're saying to focus on the inner you, of what's happening on the inside, to balance yourself, because when you're balanced, that's when something will happen. That's when, as far as not just love of yourself, you're more balanced, you're very cool with who you are, you like that. And once you love who you are as an individual, that's when the next step actually comes into play. It doesn't come into play until you have that emotional balance within yourself, because we all have things that we pick on ourselves about. We all have things that we need to accept about ourselves, because it's just a part of who we are. We're all uniquely different individuals, okay? And that's when I do see someone coming in. I don't see anything like that happening quickly. It's going to take some time, but they're saying to take that time to focus on yourself, because when somebody does, come around, it's not, like I said, it's not going to be boom immediate. It's going to be a little while. Take that time to focus on you, as an individual. That's really going to help you out and bring in the right person for you, or literally balance out a relationship that you're in right now. So give it some time and work on you right now, and then allow things to actually happen. That was from Mort. Okay, we're getting back into channeling. Oh, thank you, Super Doogie. Okay, we got Michael Sanchez. Hola. All right. Good. You got this. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Okay, Mr. Sanchez here. All right. Little off balance. Okay. Okay. What they're saying is you need to focus on a little bit more on things you want to get done. In other words, don't have several different products at once. You need to focus on one thing at a time. Because we're not being persistent enough, obedient enough, not obedient like, oh, do this. No, we're not being persistent enough. You need to focus on one thing at a time. They're saying there's too much jumping happening, like jumping from this to that, to this to that. And that's why things are not getting done. It seems like they're taking longer. So try to focus on one particular thing at a time. Hopefully you can understand that. Once we do that and get things back on track. Okay, Velma. Once we do that and get things back on track, that's when it's good and it's okay for you to dream. It's okay for you to wish. It's okay for you to get into that aspect of other things that you would like to do, because I do see that coming in for you, which is really good. You have the number 19 around you. I don't know why. I don't ask. They give me random numbers. So we have the number 19 around you, and the 19 is surrounded by the dreaming and the wish, and I don't know why. So this is a good thing coming. It's surrounded around the number 19. But remember to, not sure if this is you or somebody around you, keeping their word. It's either you or someone around you needs to keep their promises. Don't break promises that are actually made. Even if it's something like, hey, I'll cook you dinner sometime, do it. Hey, I'll pick this up. Yeah, okay, I'll do it. No problem. So just remember to keep your word, or the person around you has to keep their word, because once the word is broken, you don't really know the direction. You don't really know the individual, because usually people are their words, if you can understand that. Okay. All right, who do we have now? Okay, now we have Velma. After Velma, we have time for Super Doogie. Super Doogie. I have a Super Doogie. I have a dog. Okay, hopefully that helps, hon. All right, Velma, honey, this is for you. Okay. All right. Gotta remember to keep my numerology stuff up, because sometimes things hit me and it's weird. All right, Velma, what do you see we got here? Ooh, nice. Okay. You have a lot of spiritual energy around you right now, Velma, and this is an awesome thing to do, okay? It's like intuition, instinct. Okay, it's got to be someone around you then. That's what the part I wasn't sure of, honey. That's the part I wasn't sure of for Michael. There's someone around you that isn't keeping their word, or like I said, it's either you or someone very close to you. Someone isn't keeping their word, and it's very important that they do. So I'm not sure which one it is. You're welcome, honey. Okay, so there's a lot of spiritual energy around you. You're pretty much on a high, almost like you've been through an ascension, you've been through a growth period. And again, this is for Velma. Um, Velma, we have a lot of sevens around you. For some reason, seven is a good number for you. I'm not exactly sure why, but it's centered around spiritual energy, spiritual enlightenment, gifts, information coming in, intuition, instincts, or just being the right place at the right time. This is a really good thing coming in for you. Okay. But you're not trapped. Try to remember that. All you have to do is flick the switch and you're out of the cage. There is no cage around you, caging you in. Even though sometimes you're feeling trapped, like you're stuck, you're not stuck in any way, shape, or form. Spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, you are not stuck. Okay. You have that ability to be able to get out of any situation around you. Try to remember that and just think. Take that step back and think, and then proceed and go forward. Okay, and then we have the area around you, which is that peacefulness, that blessing, that tranquility, that, oh my God, this just is wonderful feeling is what it is. The it's like the emotion, it's like happiness, joy, fulfillment, satisfaction, all coming in at one time. That's what it feels like. So this is really, really good energy coming towards you. So either it's something you're living through or something that's literally right around the corner, because I can feel it. It's joy, it's happiness, it's beauty. It's, oh my God, this is amazing. That's the only way to put it. So this is really good stuff coming into you. Look around the seven. The seven, for some reason, has to do with the spiritual aspect of things. So the seven is a good thing. And remember, you have the ability to get yourself out of any situation. So keep looking, don't give up, and you'll find that avenue. And we do have time for Super Doogie. Processing past memories. Ha! Okay. I'm not sure what to ask. You don't have to ask anything. Pick a deck and Spirit will tell me what you want, what it is they want to tell you. That's just how I do it. I channel, they tell me. You can pick love, you can pick channeling, you can pick runes. Anything you want, hon. It's what you feel connected to. Love deck, which is if you want to focus on love situations, sometimes it's love of self. The channeling deck, which is the deck that I read more than anything else. And of course, runes is where you focus on usually a particular avenue or question that you've been wondering out, and you don't have to say it out loud. So you just let me know which deck that you like. And I think, Super Doogie, this is the last one. I think this is the last one before we take that half-hour break. So you want me to do the channeling then, hon? We can focus on channeling. I just focus on your name. That's just why I stare at the computer or down here and there. And I will ask Spirit. And Spirit just kind of tells me. Channeling deck, that's what I thought. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, is there anybody else in here that I missed? All right, let's see what we got going on. Okay, very balanced, which is awesome. I'm getting a lot of balance in you right now, yin and yang. Everything is really, really cool. And again, everything is centered around balance as far as differences. Even differences are something that are good. Like two differences are actually, it's a good thing because it gives that different insight into information coming in. It's almost like a numerologist and astrologer do like a podcast together. They both have different insight, but they're both complementing each other. That's what I mean. That type of avenue, a medium and a psychic, so like working together, getting different information, different avenues, but also getting that balance, because what it does is it brings a lot of balance in it. And we do have that balance in it. So if that's something around the avenue that you've been wondering if this will balance itself out, this is actually a good avenue for you. This is a really, really good avenue for you. And I do see a strong warrior type individual around you. And again, I don't know if it's a guide coming in that actually holds you up and keeps you firm and strong, or if it's you within you that actually does this. So there's a lot of really strong fighting energy. And I don't mean you're fighting in a bad way. I mean, you, from where you were to where you are is a really good positive direction right now. We all have things that we have battled through, and sometimes you battle for yourself, and other times it feels like almost like you're battling for others at the same time. Almost like a spiritual warrior is the easiest way to put it, something like that. So I'm not exactly sure what it is. So we have that balance and that really awesome situation happening. So we have this coming to play. The number two. The number two is important, and I don't have my numerology with me to look up twos, but the number two is really important for you right now. So it's really cool. So keep that balance and know that, like I said, the differences actually equal out to really cool. So it's differences are cool. It's like a baker marries a chef. There you go, perfect meal every time. What do you want? You know, that even though there's differences, it balances itself out. It's that type of situation. Like peanut butter and jelly are two different things, but they're awesome together. That's what it is, you know? Marshmallows in a flame, awesome on a stick. I'm telling you, they're really good. So it's all these really cool things coming. So I'm a shop steward with my union. I'm not sure what that is. Not exactly sure what a shop steward is. Whatever it is, there's a strong balance around you, which is really cool. So that's it for this show, guys. But I am actually going to see you back in a half hour right here on Beacon in the Dark. We're going to be focusing on your chakras today. It's been a long time since I've focused on the chakras, give you guys some information. So we're going to focus on even foods and oils and some of the conditions and things that actually happen that bring out the negative side of us. We're gonna look into that. So we're going to be talking about that in the next hour, half hour from now at 9:30. We'll be talking about that at Beacon in the Dark. So I represent the employees with contact at the job to my management. Oh, so pretty much you're the middleman. So you help keep things balanced. Wow. You really do keep things balanced. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right, guys, and that's it. And again, I will be back here in a half hour. We're going to be talking about chakras. So it's been a while for chakras, so stay tuned. There might be some information that you're not aware of. So that's going to be pretty awesome. And I will see you there, is what I'm going to see. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you. Union rep. There you go. Yep, you have to maintain balance as a union rep, I'll tell you that much. All right, so I want to say peace, guys, peace. I will definitely see you in a half hour, okay? Peace. We'll be back. Don't forget, stay tuned to the Rift Nation Network.